Generally, people call me ball of energy, but he's like a volcano of energy, I think. Of course, he's a great actor. We all know about his greatness as an actor. But I was mind blown when I saw his Gully Boy. Oh, tera belly dance, ye mera gully tunes. And I said, because I already love that Gully Boy movie. Thanks to Salman Bhai, he always gave me all the love and trust. And even now, I did a song for him in his upcoming film. And whatever Salman Bhai does, kids automatically do that because he knows, the way to, Master, why don't we do this song? So, man, yeah, this will sound massive on Salman Bhai. So then when Salman Bhai called me, heard the song, Devi, I heard this song, man, what a song. So then I said. So Allu has always been a very fun-loving, very energetic person. My brother, icon star Allu Arjun, one common factor between all the three of us is that all three of us are passionate. Allu, he's not, he's a naughty boy. कुछ भी नहीं कह सकता हूँ क्योंकि सुकुबाई मुझे मार डालेगा. Take Allu Arjun's performance, Sukumar sir's making, and even our national crush Rashmika, then the music, then the lyrics, everything. Samantha's Uvantava, and everything went viral about it.
You're working with Salman bhai, you're working with Allu, you're working with Rohit Shetty, Ranveer Singh. ऐसा कोई है जिसके साथ अब काम करना बाकी है?
अरे संजय लीला बंसाली सर तो he is making his own music now. What do we do?
हेलो, आप देख रहे हैं हैशटैग अनफिल्टर्ड बातें विद आशीष और आज बहुत ही खास एपिसोड है क्योंकि हमारे साथ बहुत ही खास मेहमान हैं, एनर्जी से भरे हुए, मल्टी टैलेंटेड. वो न सिर्फ म्यूजिक कंपोजर हैं, सिंगर हैं, लिरिसिस्ट हैं, पता नहीं और भी क्या क्या चीजें, क्योंकि उनकी बहुत सारी क्वालिटीज आज मैंने देखी है. और पैन इंडिया जो वर्ड है हर तरफ ट्रेंड में है, लेकिन ये जो कलाकार हैं, अदाकार हैं, वो पहले से ही पैन इंडिया स्टार हैं क्योंकि उनके गानों को आप सालों से सुनते आ रहे हैं, उस पर नाचते, झूमते और खुशी मनाते आ रहे हैं. मेरे ख्याल से इससे ज्यादा बताने की जरूरत नहीं है. मैं बात कर रहा हूँ द वेरी स्पेशल DSP. कैसे हैं आप?
First of all, thank you all so much for all the love that you've been giving me. Thank you. मैं बहुत खुश हूँ आज. और thank you so much.
बहुत स्पेशल मोमेंट है क्योंकि गाना आया है, पहला आपका हिंदी म्यूजिक वीडियो आया है जो कि पैन इंडिया सॉन्ग है, अलग अलग भाषाओं में भी है. और ओपरी की बात कर रहा हूँ और उसका मतलब जो वाइब है उसकी वो कमाल है. गाने के बोल बहुत अच्छे हैं और आपने गाया बहुत अच्छे से.
Oh, thank you so much. That's a compliment. Thank you so much. So, since my childhood, I'm very acquainted with the Hindi movies, Hindi music, and all that. So, I have that. And most of the people used to say, whenever I compose for even Tamil, Telugu film, they say your music is, it suits very well with for Hindi movies or Bollywood music, and that's why whichever song I attempted before, also every time it really worked well. So that's why I'm always grateful that people have been giving me that love. And this has been a long pending thing that I was wanting to do. So yeah.
And
हो चुका है अभी.
वो हिंदी के बारे में इसलिए मेरे को पता है आपने बताया भी कि क्यों आपकी हिंदी और हिंदी म्यूजिक की पकड़ अच्छी है. बिकॉज ऑफ योर मदर.
Yes.
उसके बारे में कुछ हमारे जो दर्शक हैं इस समय उनको कुछ बताइए.
Definitely. So when they asked me who is your Pari, I said obviously it's my mother because the way she brought us all up and the way she took care of my dad when he had a heart attack and all that. So all that I don't know how she even managed to do all that. We were like small kids that time. So, but I owe all my success to my parents and of course this whole thing to my mother because generally this is the story I said there. Generally when you put your kids in when the parents put their kids in school, generally what they do down south is like if they belong to a Telugu family, they take the second language as Telugu. Or if Tamil family, they take second language as Tamil because they can score more marks because the school is going to be English medium and all that. But my mom thought, okay, we are actually originally Telugu, but I was being brought up in Chennai. So at home, my mom thought at home anyways this guy will know Telugu. In Chennai he's living so he'll know Tamil. In school he'll know English. I mean he will learn English. So let him learn another language. So she was not bothered about the marks. She thought learning another language was important. That was very smart and very, that was the most beautiful thing she did. So she took my second language as Hindi. That's why I write and read Hindi. So I write and read Tamil, I write and read Telugu, and of course English. So these four languages I can read and write with the same speed and also speak. But Hindi, I'm not very fluent in speaking still.
But you
there are
sang
no
very well, no? You
yeah,
did
singing
Hindi
is
sir.
good. That's what everyone is saying. Singing is good. They said I'm happy. No, even if the cameras are off, then मैं शुरू करता हूँ बात करने. लेकिन
आप समझ लो कैमरा बंद है, दो
जब
दोस्त
कैमरा
बात कर
I
रहे हैं.
become conscious I think so हटक जाता
No,
हूँ ग्रामर पे.
इतना अच्छा है, मतलब आप मैंने सुना है
तो
आपको और
I keep
आप
thinking okay अभी इस दोनों सेंटेंस के बीच में मैं का डालूं या की डालूं या के I get हटक जाता हूँ तो रुकता हूँ वहाँ.
हर मामलों में कमाल हो. अभी तो आप एकदम अच्छे से बात कर रहे हो और गाना इतना अच्छा लगा. एंड हाउ कम एवरी टाइम एवरी सॉन्ग ऑफ योर्स इज सो एडिक्टिव, सो लाइक इट्स वेरी पेपी ऑल्सो, जो कि मैं आपको बता ही रहा था कि जब भी ऐसे सुनो, चाहे वो रिंगा रिंगा की बात करो, ढिंका चिका, डैडी मम्मी, या फिर ओ अंटावा या जितने भी आपकी बात करें, और ये परी जो आया है वो भी, उसका म्यूजिक इतना सूदिंग है, वो पहले वाला थोड़ा रेट्रो फील भी दे रहा है. एंड द म्यूजिक वीडियो इज आल्सो वेरी ऑसम.
Thank you.
ये कैसे कर लेते हो हर बार? वो रेसिपी क्या है वो सक्सेस की? हिट मशीन कैसे बने हुए हो आप?
I think the reason is when you're happy, things just fall in place. So the most important thing is to keep yourself happy. Think that you're happy. Because when I speak, people say, "Oh, you're very philosophical," but actually, it's not philosophical. It's a fact. So nobody in this world can make you happy other than your own self. So I think I'm blessed that way. You know, I'm always smiling, laughing, and enjoying, and I love positive people around, and that makes your creativity flow in a very positive pattern. And once everything is happy about the work that you're doing, it automatically connects to people. It's the only thing that I believe in. Otherwise, I don't have huge knowledge. I don't have huge talent. I've seen people with better knowledge and better talent and better everything. But only thing I like about my own self is that I don't stop till I, get to where I want to be. In terms of the work, If I imagine, see, imagination is bigger than anyone else, right? Like when you imagine, okay, this song has to be like this. Do what that song needs. Don't sleep till then. And when you imagine what this movie needs, work till you achieve what you imagine, and always push it further, a notch higher. So that's it.
And you were talking about that positive energy, and your energy with Ranveer Singh was amazing at the launch. How's that whole camaraderie?
Oh, he's like generally people call me ball of energy, but he's like a volcano of energy. I think he's so positive, and recently we vibed so well, and the couple of times we met, I really adore that person. Like he's so from his heart is what I feel, and people who are from their heart, they will be loved because there is nothing false about them. So I really love his energy, and I love the way he's himself. He doesn't care. I love that. And of course, he's a great actor. We all know about his greatness as an actor. But I was mind blown when I saw his Gully Boy and his passion towards music and the way he practiced and took time off. And that's why he's where. That's why he's at the place where he is. So that's when I thought, okay, when I was doing this video, I think, and we're also working on circus, and a couple of times, and if he was singing the circus song to me, he's such a good singer actually.
आज भी देखा आप लोगों ने एक साथ में गाना गाया, डांस किया.
So I thought he's the perfect person to launch my first Hindi music video.
And एक लाइन भी है जो आपने रणवीर के लिए वो गली वाला उसमें वो डाला भी है.
Exactly. So वो तेरा belly dance, ये मेरा gully tunes, and I said because I already love that Gully Boy movie, and Ranveer is launching, so I thought that's why I dedicated the line to him.
And ऐसा बॉलीवुड में कोई भी बड़ा स्टार नहीं है जिसके लिए अब सलमान भाई के लिए आपके जो मतलब उनके लिए तो आप लकी हो गए हो, मतलब ऐसे लकी मैस्कट हो जो उनकी फिल्म में कोई गाना ना दे तो फिर वो गाना ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता जो लोगों के जहन में याद न रहे. योर सॉन्ग इज लाइक
Thank you. Thanks to Salman bhai. He always gave me all the love and trust. And even now I did a song for him in his upcoming film. Very beautifully shot, very cutely shot actually. It's a very cute song. I think kids will pick it up. And whatever Salman bhai does, kids automatically do that because he knows, the way to...
Your song and his dance.
The Dinka Chika Wala or Siti Maar mein wo ye karta hai na. Wo sab, he has that knack of, getting hold of what people will love. He makes it very simple for people to, do that immediately. I think that's... making it simple is the best thing always.
आपके इतने सारे हिट नंबर्स हैं उनके साथ, आपका फेवरेट कौन सा है?
भाई के साथ
हाँ,
I mean, some मेरे favorites हैं. I love also Dinka Chika, but I also say City Mar is very special to me because why it's special is right from the time I composed City Mar. The day I composed City Mar, I put in the word City Mar, na. So even in Telugu when I did, it is City Mar only.
Mar, yeah.
So I always wanted to do that song for Hindi, and I knew it would work big time in Hindi. But I thought, okay, sometime I have to do it. So then Prabhudeva Master had approached me for a song in Salman Bhai's movie. So I thought, Master, why don't we do this song? So man, yeah, this will sound massive on Salman Bhai. So then when Salman Bhai called me, heard the song, Devi, I heard this song, man, what a song. So then I okay, said. So I think I always believe in whatever you want to, whatever you dream truly, you know, it's like, it really happens. So I was wanting to do City Mar in Hindi. Originally I did it for Allu Arjun, and of course our combination is always Allu Arjun and I keep rocking now and then with a lot of our combinations. And this City Mar again with Salman Bhai was a great platform to take that like international.
How will you define this chemistry with Allu? Because you, Allu, Sukumar, they're like hit machine.
So I think one factor about me, Sukubai, I call him Sukubai, and my brother, I consider Allu Arjun. One common factor between all the three of us is that all three of us are passionate, very, very passionate in our own jobs. So I think that, so when three of us meet, now the energy is like, yeah, like how I said, when you imagine something, you just do whatever is required to achieve that. So like that, we are all like, we get excited and we mutually adore each other again, you know. So that mutual adoration is there. So if I do some music, he will want to dance with that. And there were times, even previous when I started, he used to say, hey, you know, I have this, I learned this movement, you know. And I said, okay, dance and show me. He said, okay, I'll make a beat for this for you. You know, it's like that. That's how we started working in the beginning. That's why in most of our audio launches, Allu was so sweet to say that Devi has been my, biggest, I don't know, he uses such beautiful words in my journey and step by step, you know, the way he made my songs and all that, he says, and I really adore him for that.
And he has his persona, very introvert, very like reserved kind of person.
Allu?
Huh?
He's not, he's a naughty boy. Huh? I mean, he's a very lovable, very energetic. He's like, I mean, that's how, because we, even much before we came to Filmy, we were all childhood friends from Chennai actually. So later on we all entered, so Allu Arvind uncle and my father, they were all like friends in there. My father was a writer.
Yeah,
so
he was a big
writer. Yeah, we're all,
yeah,
he was one legendary writer who did a lot of Chiranjeevi sir's films, you know, Satyamurthy sir is my father. So Allu has always been a very fun-loving, very energetic person.
And ये गाना चुनने के पीछे, क्योंकि आपका फर्स्ट डेब्यू म्यूजिक वीडियो है हिंदी में, इसके पीछे रीजन क्या था?
Reason is very simple. I wanted to make a song that's very simple. Because simple always works well, and it's not for the break. I basically have a lot of love for guitar and the Govind style of
Mandolin
singing.
Also.
Yeah, I learned mandolin under my guru, Maestro Mandolin Yushinwas sir. So I have a huge collection of guitars in my studio. I would love you to come to my studio back in Chennai sometime, whenever, if at all you come to Chennai. You won't have, once recently Boni Kapoor sir had invited us home for dinner. Then when somebody screamed from the dark, Rockstar, DSP, I said, who? Then Boni Kapoor sir, from there he's saying, I remember going to DSP studio and there was no place for me to sit. I said, sir, because he said, everywhere there were instruments, I was like walking and crossing. I said, okay, then that is a compliment. So he still remembers. So I'm not able to forget that phrase because my studio is full of instruments and guitars and djembes and all that. So these guitars are there everywhere, in every room. So whenever I sit, I just pick up a guitar and something or the other. So that's how I made this song, because I love the vibe of a guitar song where anybody can just in a party pick up a guitar and just start singing. Like as a kid, I used to love Remo Fernandez's songs and all that.
This song has that feeling.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Leslie Lewis
it's a
also.
Very Goan kind of a song. Kind of. Like as a kid, we all loved Hawa, Hawa, ta, na, 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 na. Then since we are from Tamil Nadu, like we live in Chennai, we are very used to the Sri Lankan style of, it's called Baila over there.
Yeah.
Baila, then the Malaysian. So all these places have that very, even Spanish. Spanish also has this tinge, Spanish guitar songs. So somewhere when I travel, Europe is my one of my all-time favorite songs, musically and art-wise also. That, and then Goa, then Malaysia, and all these places where there are a lot of bands. I find this unique guitar link, that thing. I think that has driven me. And now also, like, not a lot of songs are happening like this very raw guitar sound like that. So I thought, okay, let me do this. And when the teaser was released that day, Bacha bro had messaged me saying, bro, this is insane. Trust me, this is very different from what's happening. So that made me feel really good. Thank you, Bacha brother. You're sweet. You're the sweetest.
And इसके पहले इतने सालों तक तो आपको हर कोई आपकी म्यूजिक पसंद करता था, लेकिन पुष्पा ने अलग ही लेवल पे आपको ले जा दिया है. मतलब हर कोई, अब हिंदी ऑडियंस भी सर्च करने की जरूरत नहीं है, वो जानते हैं कि डीएसपी कौन है, द रॉकिंग स्टार डीएसपी. हर किसी को पुष्पा नेक्स्ट पार्ट का, पुष्पा 2 का इंतजार है. उसके बारे में क्या कहना चाहते हो आप? किस तरीके से उसका म्यूजिक आप प्रिपेयर कर रहे हो या कर चुके?
इसके बारे में अभी तो मैं कुछ भी नहीं कह सकता हूँ क्योंकि सुकुबाई मुझे मार डालेगा.
क्योंकि अब एक्सपेक्टेशन और ज्यादा.
But one thing I can say, Pushpa 1 itself was like a oof, it's like a mega thing. Take Allu Arjun's performance, Sukumar sir's making, and even our national crush Rashmika, then the music, then the lyrics, everything. Samantha's Uvantava, and everything went viral about it. Yeah. So then, but again, what Sukumar sir and what we all think, we'll again put in all our efforts and work like how we work for the first part. That's it. So we are very, very genuinely working towards it. But the way Sukumar sir has written the script is, that one thing I can say, it's mind-blowing. The Pushpa 2 का. So he's really.
और मैं कहीं पढ़ रहा था, करण जौहर ने पुष्पा के बाद में आपको फोन करके मतलब कॉम्प्लीमेंट दिया.
Yeah, he sent me a very sweet long message saying, I love your music since Dinka Chika and all that. Pushpa is like the mainstream milestone. And then he said,
Shivalli was his friend.
Yeah, so he said, we have to meet. Then we met. And it was such a beautiful conversation with Karan Johar sir. Very musical. The way he spoke about music was, he has so much of regard and respect for music. And I really loved that. Then I stood up and gave him a shake hand and said, sir, now I know why your films have such blockbuster music. All this, there is a wall in his office with all his blockbuster songs. Then I said, if I take a picture with you, I want it against this wall. And I also took a picture with that wall. So I love people who have that love towards music, then that shows in your work also, in your movies also. So he complimented me on Srivalli saying, DSP, this song is going to stay in the top list of Hindi forever, not right now. From the beginning till the end, it's going to stay forever. I said, that's a very good way of analyzing, and that's a great compliment from such a legendary person.
And you are
thank you, Karan sir.
And you are working with another hit machine, that is Rohit Shetty.
Oh yeah, Rohit Shetty sir is damn sweet. The first time I worked with him on Circus. So one thing I really loved about Rohit sir is that the respect he gives for all his technicians. Because being such a big director, he just goes, so this is the situation, this is the situation. So now it's up to you. So whenever you think you work on it, let me know. So no pressure, nothing, and he decides like that. So when we say something, oh, this is nice, but this is not my situation. So he's like, when we give the lyrics, this is good, but this is not what I want. This. So he is very clear. So he said, whenever you're done, whenever you're ready, you tell me what the tune is, and it's okay. So then I sent him a tune. He said, okay, oh, you sent it, okay, I'll hear it in 10 minutes, I'll tell you. I said, in 10 minutes, how will anyone say? In 10 minutes, he called. He said, this is brilliant, this is okay.
Whoa.
Oh, done? Yeah. Oh, wow, okay. Because the first time I was working with him, even I didn't know how it was going to be, but amazing. Then the same way we worked through the lyrics and all that. But the way is, whom would you want as a lyric writer? Whom would you want to take as a singer? So that thing, that's when the artist feels good.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Tell me one thing, you only want to work with only want to work with hit machines like you're working with Salman bhai, you're working with Allu, you're working with Rohit Shetty, Ranveer Singh. ऐसा कोई है जिसके साथ अब काम करना बाकी है?
But, with whom I want to work.
Yeah.
Of course, there are lots of people, lots of actors. No, it's not just. It's about um, uh, working with great people who made great impact on us. That is a blessing. And then working with new people, where we can totally experiment. So everything is a different kind of thing. But as in directors also, I love. I always wanted to work with Sanjay Leela Bansali sir for his visuals and Rajkumar Hirani sir. You know, I think they make very different. You know, why? Because then even we'll be pushed to a different kind of an angle to work on. But then I always joke, "Arey Sanjay Leela Bansali sir, so he's making his own music now. What do we do?" But sir, I'm just taking this opportunity to tell you as a fan that your visuals are mind-boggling. I don't know how you imagine your song and the visuals. I'm a huge fan, sir. And Rajkumar Hirani sir also. Yesterday, you know what? While I was coming for the launch of OPari, I was flying from Chennai, and Rajkumar sir, with your permission, I'm telling this. So I was looking for my seat in the flight, and there was somebody already in my seat. So I looked at my number. I said, I got a doubt. Then then I saw it's Rajkumar Hirani. Oh man, him. Okay, then I should not disturb him. So I went back and sat. I'm such a huge fan of his. So after that, I was going to use the washroom, and then I thought he would be sleeping or something. He was there. So then I went and spoke to him. Sir, this is. He saw me. Then I introduced myself. Oh man, I'm a huge. You know what he said? I'm a huge fan of yours, man. Come on, sit. I was wanting to reach out to you. And, sir. Such a simple person. Actually, I met him like a few years back at IFA, very briefly in the lobby. I didn't tell him who I was. I just went, took a selfie with him because I really respect the kind of films he makes. And then this happened, and he was so sweet. Then he said, "Give me your number. Let's share." I didn't expect him to be so done. I love people who are great, but yet grounded like that. So it was a great honor meeting you, sir.
And at last, you are like have reached that. आप माइकल जैक्सन से लेके लय राजा सर दोनों अलग अलग मतलब एकदम डिफरेंट पर्सनालिटीज हैं उनसे इंस्पायर होते हो कैसे मतलब ये अलग और हिंदी फिल्म इंडस्ट्री में ऐसा कोई कंपोजर है ऐसा कोई सिंगर है जिससे आप इंस्पायर होते हो इंस्पिरेशन लेते हो
Of course, because my dad used to play me all the legendary songs, right from very old songs when I was a kid itself. So that's how the Hindi music really helped me. And I was always wanting to work with Asha Bhosle ji. So recently I did this song for the 75th year of independence for India, Har Ghar Tiranga.
Yeah.
So that time when I composed that song, when I got the opportunity of doing that, it was a great blessing. So I thought someone as legendary as Asha Bhosle ji should sing it. Then I approached and she loved it. And the minute she saw me, she said, "Aapka Srivalli, what music?" And she started singing the song to me.
Wow.
Then Sonu Nigam sir also, both of them sang. So yeah, it was a great experience working with them.
Allu Arjun.
Style.
Prabhu Deva.
Woo! The Indian Michael Jackson. He's like my own brother.
Samantha.
Cute, hot.
Rashmika.
Cute,